What steps can you take to improve your chances of getting a reduction in charges or maybe even a dismissal from the prosecutor regarding your domestic violence charges? The answer to that question is coming right up. Welcome to Gustitislaw. If you are new here, I'm Steve Gustitis, and this is my channel. I post weekly videos on how to manage encounters with the police, how to effectively navigate the criminal justice system, and how to defend criminal charges. I enjoy questions and I enjoy comments on my videos. And I encourage you to add your thoughts down in the comment section where we can begin a discussion that may help other people as well. If you enjoy the content here at Gustitislaw, consider subscribing. Hit the black and white G down in the lower right-hand corner, or hit the red subscribe button to become part of the Gustitislaw community. This video begins a new series on domestic violence defense strategies. Links to other videos in the series can be found down in the description section. In this series, our focus will be defending domestic violence charges that share three common characteristics. Number one, the couple involved in the case want to reconcile their relationship. Number two, the victim in the case does not want to prosecute and is willing to talk to the prosecutor and ask them to end the prosecution of the case. And number three, the offender is committed to long-term training and behavior modification. Cases that share these three characteristics often have the best chance of being either reduced or even dismissed by your prosecutor. Your ultimate success, though, will depend on many factors that you and your criminal defense attorney will need to discuss. However, domestic violence cases that share these characteristics give your attorney something to work with. It helps give your attorney some leverage when discussing your case with the prosecutor and gives you the best opportunity for a satisfactory outcome. Characteristic number one. The couple involved want to reconcile and maintain their relationship. In general, prosecutors do not want to damage or adversely affect relationships, especially those that have been long-term. Either a marriage that can involve children and maybe property acquired between the two. It could be a long-term dating relationship. In any case, these types of relationships where the couple want to reconcile complicates matters for the prosecutor. Now, the reconciliation process means there are new promises to keep. Nobody wants to be physically abused. Nobody wants to be emotionally abused. And a commitment to ending abusive behavior is really the key to reconciliation between the couple. Once you begin to heal, once you begin to rebuild your relationship, then reconciliation will follow. Characteristic number two. The victim in the case does not want to prosecute. Now, this desire not to prosecute is usually an outflow and a consequence of the commitment and desire to reconcile the relationship. If the victim is willing to talk to the prosecutor and ask the prosecutor to end this prosecution process, the state's attorney will often take the victim's desires into consideration when deciding how to resolve the case. Now, dropping the charges by the victim is not a guarantee. The prosecutor still has the discretion to continue the prosecution regardless of the victim's desires. But of all the prosecutors that I have known over the years, none would have been willing to reduce charges or to dismiss charges unless the victim came to talk to them, unthreatened and uncoerced, and shared with them their desire not to prosecute the offender. Characteristic number 3. The offender is committed to long-term training and behavior modification. This characteristic is often, again, the consequence and outflow of the desire and commitment to reconciliation. The offender does not want to hurt the victim anymore, but sometimes they just don't have the skill set necessary to keep that promise. It could be alcohol abuse, drug abuse, sometimes mental health problems, financial stress, anger management issues. All of these can contribute to domestic violence. And when the offender, and even sometimes the victim in the case, lack the skill set necessary to manage these flashpoints in their relationship, domestic violence occurs. This is where long-term counseling, anger management, and other types of services can help provide the offender, and again, sometimes the victim, new skills to start the behavior modification process. What do you think about this approach to defending domestic violence charges? Share your thoughts in the comment section below so we can begin a discussion that will hopefully benefit other people as well. Future videos will discuss each one of these 3 characteristics that we discussed today and develop them in some more detail. I'll also discuss how these 3 characteristics can be used by your criminal defense lawyer to leverage your case and to help you negotiate with the prosecutor. I appreciate you spending time at Gustitislaw. I appreciate you being part of this community, and I look forward to seeing you next time at Gustitis Law.